guys, a long time no see. The last time I made a video was back at the end of November, the beginning of December. So I am back for my 13-month check-in. My VSG anniversary was on the 18th and it's the 19th today. So I will start with my usual stats. Like I always do. I went in for my pre-op visit last year, February 11th of 2020. At that weigh-in, the pre-op visit, I weighed in at 311 pounds, I believe. And a week later, when I had the surgery on February 28th of 2020, surgery day, I was 305 pounds even. As of my most recent weigh-in, I think at my most recent weigh-in, I weighed in at 168.4. So that is a total of, okay, so I've lost a total of 142.6 pounds in the past 13 months and like 1 week. So that's where I'm at now. Now, I remember in my previous videos, I told you guys, my surgeon told me that like my ideal body weight was 126. That's kind of what they were looking for me to get down to. That's what my insurance was looking for anyway. And so that's what I'm still striving for. I did not hit that goal in 1 year. I didn't really expect to, but I think having lost almost 150 pounds in the past year is like tremendous. I would have hit that goal, but I stopped losing weight sometime in February, and it wasn't until last week when I started losing weight again. So February, I like lost no weight. I think maybe I lost 2 pounds. And then out of nowhere, I lost like 8 pounds in the past week. So the further I get out from the surgery, the weirder my body gets about losing weight. It's usually really consistent, like maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds a week. But in the past 5-6 months, I've had those months where I will go the entire month without losing any weight and then hit 1 week sometime within 4 or 5 weeks and just drop, you know, anywhere between 5 or 10 pounds. And that is the kind of week that, that's the kind of month I had recently. So I did finally go back to visit my doctor for my 1-year follow-up. And I visited my doctor for my 1-year follow-up, and we had an interesting conversation, okay? Because I always talk to you guys about my frustrations with the dietitian, not the dietitian, the nutritionist, right? Okay, so I talked to her last month, and you know, she was saying that I need to get more protein. That's what they always tell me. I think I'm supposed to get like 60. They want me to consume 60 grams, but first of all, I think it's excessive, and two, have limited stomach capacity, and they kind of want you to load up on eggs and things like string cheese or lunch meat, and I'm just not willing to do that to my body. So I don't do it. I eat a whole food plant-based diet. I've pretty much been doing that since October. There are some times when I'll occasionally have meat, but my diet is primarily plant-based. So anyway, yeah, so I saw my doctor yesterday, and we got into a conversation. She says, well, what is your ideal weight? And I said 126. I want to get down to a healthy BMI. And she said that, you know, that would be way too small for me. And she said some things I've never heard of before. So basically she said that because I had been massively overweight, well, massively obese for so long, according to her, your bones get denser. And one thing I do agree with her is that you know, your skin stretches. So, I mean, I would have to have like an entire body makeover to get rid of all the loose skin I have. So I'm always going to carry around some extra weight just because I had like, you know, an extra person stuck inside of the skin. So, but yeah, she said that just looking at me, my face and everything, she would rather that maybe I try to stop at 150, 145 pounds and see how I think once I get there. And that's basically the same thing the nutritionist told me last month, that they both thought that for whatever reason 125 was going to be too small for me. So anyway, that's that. So, but what I did want to share with you guys is some non-scale victories, because I feel like, oh, the scale almost defeated me last month, and then this month and maybe the past month I've been having some pretty cool non-scale victories. So the first on that list is that I can fit into a size 10 now, which I don't believe I've been able to fit since like maybe preteen years. I've always been like chunky, I guess that's what you would call. And then by the time I was in high school, I was, you know, overweight, obese. So just being back in a size 10 is like tremendous for me. I'm wearing a size medium shirt, you know, and it's not the size medium shirt. Well, it's a little stretched out in here, but it's not, the shirt isn't tight on me. So the fact that I can fit into a size medium, my clothes are all big. Even some of the clothes that I had sewn for myself are now pretty large. So I've gotten so small that I bought all these sewing patterns. I'm not going to be able to use them, so I got to get rid of them. And so effectively I'll have to buy even more sewing patterns. Hooray! I just spent like $50 a couple weeks ago on sewing patterns, and then quickly realized that because I'm between pattern sizes, I may or may not be able to wear them. So very smart of me. So I did break down. I bought a couple of clothing items just to like wear every day, but luckily my grandmother also has been giving me clothing to wear, which I am happy to do until I kind of like settle at a weight for at least a couple months. And oh, so okay, that was one big non-scale victory, is being able to fit into a size 10. I'm wearing a size 12 pants now, but I can fit into the 10. They're just very tight. Like I can button them up and everything, but you know, I got a little ways to go before I can actually wear a 10 comfortably. The other big non-scale victory was, so my daughter's birthday is the day after my surgery. So this year we took her to the mall so she could do some shopping, and I was able to walk around at the mall without needing to sit down and take a break. So the last year, January 2020, I walked a very short distance in a mall, and I had to stop, I had to sit down just because it was so much work. And when I realized how out of shape and how big I was like, okay, I never want to come back into this mall. And that's part of the reason why I wanted the surgery so bad. I just wanted to be free of all that weight and be able to walk around the mall like I used to. Me and my mom used to love like going to the mall on the weekends and just, you know, shopping, walking around, having a chance to just hang out. And for years we haven't been able to do that because of mobility issues, partially because of my weight. So that is no longer something. So for years I had mobility issues because of my weight, and also because of some of my other disabilities I have struggled with over a year, but mostly because of the weight. So I look forward to being able to go to the mall and hang out with her again and have at least that one activity back. Another non-scale victory. One of my younger cousins, he had his birthday this past weekend, and I was going to see family that I haven't seen in a while. And that day I wore high heels out of the house. I haven't worn these heels in like actual years. I've never worn them comfortably. I've never worn these heels comfortably since I bought them. I bought them when I was like maybe 250 pounds, but it was fine because I had an office job. I had a really short walk into the office, sit down, and I was fine, right? Well, when I went to his birthday party, I was able to comfortably walk around in these shoes, stand up in them for extended periods of time, and my feet didn't hurt. So one of my passions in life, wearing high heels, I finally have it back because I had a closet full of high heels that I could not bear to wear because they were so uncomfortable, being at over 300 pounds and my feet would swell. It was uncomfortable. And I thought I would never be able to wear these shoes because I thought my feet have become so big. But now I actually have enough space in the shoes, and I'm thinking that my feet probably got smaller. So eventually I'm going to be going to the store, maybe trying on a size smaller heel and seeing if my foot is closer to the size that it was when I was years younger. So that's another non-scale victory. So many non-scale victories. I can barely wear these rings anymore, and I remember being, I don't know, maybe 6 or 12 weeks into the surgery, and I was so excited that I could finally get my wedding ring on. But at this point, even my wedding band is too big, so I'll have to figure out something to do about that. And God, it's just been so funny seeing people react to me. There have been a lot of the people that I work with in my job who just do not recognize me when they see me. There was one person who, she came and brought me a gift. She was like, oh, well, I was expecting Tiffany, and I had to take off my mask and say, hey, it's me, before she recognized me. And she was like, oh my God, at least I recognize her voice. Like, people don't recognize me as Tiffany until they hear me. And my family is just, really shocked and amazed to see me so small. And I feel like the people around me have been just incredibly supportive of everything that I've been able to do in the past year, and I'm just looking forward to more of it. I just feel like a completely different person now. Everything is just so different. The dynamics of how people interact with me, deal with me, are very, very different, right? And I don't know how to explain it or, qualify it. Really, I'm still adjusting. I'll say that. And I think for now that's it. I will say, kind of the elephant in the room with the VSG surgery that I've always known I was going to have to deal with was loose skin. And the loose skin right now is like the biggest thorn in my side because I knew I was going to have to deal with it, but I didn't think that it would bother me as much as it is now, because obviously after losing almost 150 pounds, I realized how big I was and what kind of destruction I did to my body. And I don't know, it's hard to keep from just loathing yourself when you look in the mirror and you realize that things are not the way you want them to be because of your own actions. And even though I'm trying to correct it, I still have to deal with, the consequences of my actions. And, there's plastic surgery to be had, and which is fine, but you know, that has its own cost. It's time off work. It's, you know, money. My insurance company, I have to try to justify it to them. So it's just so much work that I have to put in for something that I feel like could have been easily prevented. And so yeah, I'm really upset, but I am also looking forward to plastic surgery and some reconstructive surgery. My doctor referred me to a plastic surgeon that works out of their office, and he specializes in reconstructive surgery. As I've disclosed to you guys, I have an ostomy, so my tummy tuck is going to be a little bit more involved than everybody else's. It's gonna, they're gonna have to rebuild some things on my torso, but it's okay because I expected that and I will live. So yeah, this is I'm lucky that the loose skin on my arm isn't terrible, but I have, you know, pinchable skin, loose skin everywhere. I'm not even gonna show you guys like my torso. I mean, I can basically grab everything. Even when you look at, okay, I'm gonna show you guys my midsection, like how I look in these jeans. Alright, my butt is gone. Okay, I have like no butt anymore, and you can kind of see here, there's like all of this here. That is all loose skin. All of this is loose skin, right? It like, this is what that is. So I have to make sure I stand up pretty straight to try to minimize the appearance of that. But yeah, that's what this is what it looked like. Like I said, I don't have a butt, but I was joking. I said that my loose skin and my gut protrudes more than my butt does. So, oh goodness. So yeah, I will probably do a video just documenting all the loose skin. It's definitely not going to be for the weak of, you know, the faint of heart. I've bared myself on this channel before with the ostomy and everything. But yeah, I just want to document what it looks like. I'm a person constantly in a state of transformation. And so this is going to be another one of those transformations. Last year was my, I don't know, I want to say it was my caterpillar year. I don't know, maybe this is the chrysalis year, and next year I will be a butterfly. I don't know. Anyway, I will check back in with you guys. I apologize for not giving any updates. Like I said, but back in December, I had my licensing exam in January, and I was just really overwhelmed with work. I still am overwhelmed with work, and I'm trying to figure out a bunch of other things in my personal life out, including the weight loss and getting my health in order. So anyway, I will see you guys soon. I would say look for the next video to be like the loose skin after almost 150 pound loss, but definitely don't bank on this being like my set point for my weight, because I really want to get down to a healthy BMI for once in my life, because I'm only like 2 or 3 pounds away from being just considered overweight instead of still being obese. It's so close, so close. But anyway, I will check back in with you guys later. Hopefully I'll be closer to my goal, my weight loss goal. I already have my dress for the summer planned out. I think I'm going to be making this dress and the hat because my birthday is at the end of May and I just want a super cute outfit. I'm going to be barbecuing on my birthday because it's Memorial Day weekend. So I don't know if I need to be this fancy, but it's my birthday and I can do whatever. So anyway guys, I will talk to you soon and just stay tuned for more updates. If there's anything compelling or interesting you'd like to know, do tell me or ask me. I don't know. At this point, I would just like to help other people maybe who are brand new. I'm still brand new to it. It's only been 13 months and I have a very long road ahead. Anyway, this video has gone on longer than what I kind of expected. So I will finally let you guys go. Bye.